I refused to bring my daughter's friend home from our NYC trip and made her parents come get her instead. My daughter Leah and I have this tradition. Almost every weekend, we go into the city. We live about an hour outside New York. And since she was little, I've taken her to museums, parks, and long walks just exploring. Now that she's 12, she sometimes brings friends. Everyone knows the rules before we go. Bring something to do on the train. Because the signal cuts out. Carry your own stuff. Stick together. And expect a lot of walking. For Leah's birthday last weekend, she wanted to take 3 friends to the city. My mom came along too. Leah invited 2 longtime friends who had done this before, and 1 new girl from school named Nora. I personally called Nora's mom and explained everything. The walking, the train ride, no cabs, no constant phone use. She said Nora was excited and totally fine with it. The first red flag was the train ride. Nora showed up with nothing. No book, no cards, no snacks. The second we lost signal, she started complaining. When we got to the city, she asked where the cab was. We started walking, and every few minutes she asked how much farther. She complained her feet hurt. She said she was tired. She said this was boring. At one store, while the other girls were having fun, Nora stood by the door, whining. I offered water. I offered snacks. I even suggested the subway. She refused, said it was gross and scary. At dinner, she barely touched her food, and announced she wanted to go home. I pulled her aside and asked if she was sick. She said no, she was just bored. I told her we had tickets to a show, and it was my daughter's birthday. So she called her mom, and I could hear her making it sound like I was torturing her. Her mom demanded I bring her home. I explained that leaving would mean missing the entire show. I told her we'd be done around 10. She got angry and said she didn't want to drive all that way. I stayed calm. Eventually, she sent Nora's dad. He arrived right before the show started and picked her up. The rest of the night was amazing. The next day, Nora's mom started telling people that I abandoned her child. But the other moms backed me up because I didn't abandon anyone. She was safe. She was bored. And she was unprepared. And honestly, Nora not hanging out with my daughter anymore might be for the best.